see here. All right, go live. Ugh. YouTube. Ugh. YouTube Studio. Ugh. Let's see what we got here. Change that. Save. Boom. All right. And now, let's go live over here as well, apparently. Go live. Shoot, Tickfinity. Connect. Boom. Let's go. We did it. All right, let's see what happens. Probably still shadowed on TikTok. Yeah, you are the first on YouTube. What's up? How you doing? How's your day? How's your night? How's your life? How's your wife? How's your strife? How is you? How are you? Let's see if things aren't dead on TikTok. If there's an FYP to hit when you have 3 strikes, I guess we'll see. All 6 are good. We are up. Let's go. Tora, thank you for the likes. Appreciate it. I'm not bringing up guests today, dude. I get banned way too often when I bring up guests. Sorry. But yeah, thank you for those likes. Appreciate you. 200. Let's go. Let's see what we can hit on. Probably still shadow ban because I have 3 restrictions, but I guess we'll see. I don't know, but what is up? What is up? What is up? How are we doing today? No, God bless. Yep. Smartest Christian. Yeah, appreciate those likes. Thank you. TikTok has clearer voice than YouTube. I don't know why. The mixer's the same level on both of them. If anything, it's a little bit higher on Streamlabs, but I don't know. Do you believe in Bigfoot? No, I don't believe in Bigfoot. Like, what you gaining? What am I gaining from what, doing this? I get to talk to Christians. You know, that's what I'm gaining. God has a faculty of human imagination that is based on scripture. Damn. That's crazy. I don't think I've read that part in the Bible, or at least I haven't, don't remember it. I'm inclined to believe you, though. I think God is definitely imaginary. The mind of all minds, as they like to say. I've only gotten that once, though, from one person who was doing like some Phil Bro type shit. Ari's right. I believe her for sure. Her. No. From the outside in, it looks like he is. Nobody's been able to prove he exists. You know? Where's he at? Same as imagining that God does not exist. What do you mean by that? Same as imagining. I don't know. What's up, Satanist Sailor? How you doing today? And thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. I don't get why you guys got to do this. For the same reason anybody talks about literally anything, because it interests them. For the exact same reason. In the beginning, what's the word? Word means logos or mind. He is not imaginary, but imagination himself. So, but real or not, you know, we can, you know, I'm looking for actually real and actually created our existence here, not, you know, allegory. As a Christian, I support all beliefs as long as you support mine. As long as we're not using our beliefs to harm other people, have at it. So you want kids to believe this? I prefer if kids believe true things, yeah. I'd prefer if we don't indoctrinate kids into fairy tales just because our parents did the same to us. You also imagine that there's no God. Gonzo, what are we doing, dude? Are we going to have a conversation? Imagine that there's no God. How does that make sense, dude? Yes, he is an imaginary friend. I would agree. I'm inclined to agree. Completely, totally imaginary. The same way that you're, that, you know, I don't know, Santa is imaginary. I don't ever force beliefs. I hate people who do that. W. Let's get a W. Wait, no, that's not it. It's been a while since I've been on TikTok. Oh, hi. What's up, Jesse? You TikTok loyalist. What's up? How's your day going? I'm thankful I live in a country that's majority non-religious. Oh, must be fun, dude. Over here, it's turning into a theocracy slowly. What do you think happens when we die? I think that our body ceases to exist and our mind ceases to exist right along with it. That our mind is just a result of our body working. You have 21.7 thousand followers and I've never seen you. The algorithm's failed me. No, the algorithm hasn't failed you. It's failed me. You know, I get restricted nowadays, so. We have a resounding yes, W. Repent? No, thank you. Oh, you just spamming? All right, let me go get you on out of here. Yeah, haven't missed it. Dang is a slang term used to express surprise, frustration, or disbelief. It doesn't have a direct translation in English. Thanks for the fun fact. Appreciate it. Were you religious young? Yeah, I was religious for 19 years. I was a Christian for the first 19 years of my life. And now here I am, you know. Repent is funny. Yeah, dude is like, all right, if I spam it in this dude's chat until he notices me, then he'll convert on the spot. Mind if I ask why you left your religion? Just genuinely curious, not judging whatsoever. I looked for evidence of it being true, and all of it turned up bad, which wouldn't have happened with something that's self-evidently true. So no, that's why I left. Have you heard of the Elliott argument? Yeah, I think it does a misrepresentation to the space-time eternal hypothesis. Do you think the universe is eternal or had a beginning? I think the universe is eternal, personally. Exactly why he disregarded my comment. He know he wrong. All right, let me get you on out of here. Ugh. Disregarding you if oh, he didn't pay attention to my argument in particular right when I wanted him to. He read comments out of order, therefore he know he wrong. Bye bye. Take care. Have a good rest of your night. I need productive people here. People that can track and have conversations. You know. Tora, thank you for the rose. I appreciate it. Prayers don't cure cancer. Indeed, they don't. Prayers don't cure cancer. They don't cure amputees. They don't cure anything really that we can see. They make you feel better. That's about it, though. You know, just ease your mind in tough situations. But even then, that's a placebo effect. There's no God up there making sure to, you know, just look down and, this guy prayed for his leukemia cured. Let me take the tumor out of him. No, it's not how it works, unfortunately. I'm on opiates right now, so I have no opinion. Just be safe, all right? Did you believe Jesus of Nazareth existed because he had historic documents apart from the Bible? I'm up in the air about it. I've heard good arguments for why he didn't exist. I've heard good arguments for why he did. So I don't make any claims one way or the other. It's just up in the air. You know? Plus, like, when it comes to God existing, it's, what's the word I'm looking for? Useless. You know, it's not really something that really matters one way or the other. I didn't recognize you at first, Hugh. Aw, you TikTok loyalist. What's up, Syra? How you doing? And God, thank you for the 500 likes. God is himself is liking the stream. Can you believe it? God himself. Personally, I think everyone is their own God. You decide your life and your afterlife. Oh, shit. What do I decide then? I don't know. I think it would be cool if I had my own universe afterward. That'd be pretty cool. Or the mods. I'm pretty early. They, you know, they're on a late schedule. Timmy, thank you for the follow. I do have a YouTube. Yeah, I have a YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Facebook. Nobody follows the Facebook though, which is fine. Instagram. Um, yeah, have it all. Discord. Don't agree with your opinion, and that's okay. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. What's up? I can't read Russian or Cyrillic, but yeah, what's up? How you doing? So God is a giant tapping finger. I don't think he exists at all, but you know, if he did, you kind of have to believe so. Hugh, have you heard God's voice before? No, I've heard my own voice though. I'd want my own universe after death too. That would be nice. Yeah, that would be pretty sick. I just wanted to let you know. Please don't say on other platforms on your live shadow. Oh no, I'm already shadow banned on here. It's whatever. I've literally just got off of a 1 week restriction for doing literally nothing. I watched back the VOD myself. Like I watched it back myself. They said it was hate speech. They banned me twice. TikTok's not the same. I don't care at this point. I'm just milking it for all it's worth. Trying to bleed it dry real quick to get me set up everywhere else. I don't want to grow on here anymore, dude. I don't want to grow on this platform, I should say. So if they shadow ban me, it's whatever. Go for it. No, he has worked in many ways in my life that no imaginary friend could do. I'm not inclined to believe you. I'm inclined to think that natural things happen in your life, and I'm glad that they did for sure, but that are just being attributed up to a divine being. I'm going to double major? Ooh, what are you taking? That's a close step away from hearing God? Not really, because I'm not God. What are you double majoring in? Consider an accountant? Oof. I talked to a few accountants today. That shit seems so boring. Alright, tell me how things move. What power causes the Big Bang? Even the people that work in physics and have studied physics for a living don't make any claims about what happened before the Big Bang. So I'm not going to as a person who didn't study physics. The laws of physics only start to make sense at the point of the Big Bang. So you know, that's where I'm gonna go with. Oh, are they lagging me out on TikTok? That's whatever. It is boring. Yeah, it's not looking good for it. Yeah, you're not, but I'm saying you're getting closer spiritually. I don't think there's such a thing personally. The scripture's not meant to be read as physical history. It's 100% allegorical for consciousness. So did Jesus Christ not actually rise from the dead? If so, I mean, that's a. I'm not saying, anything wrong with your belief. It's just, I've yet to hear many. I mean, you didn't claim to be Christian, but many people will like use that to describe the Bible, but then say that Jesus didn't actually rise. The metaphysical question of God's realness is irrelevant, in my opinion. Okay, then scroll away from the stream. It's just not for you. That's fine. You know, if you don't find the topic relevant, then by all means, just scroll away. I'll pray for you deeply. He's real, and I know his presence will fill you tonight. Oh, is it time? Is it time? Is it time? What's up, Blue Badger? What's up, you TikTok loyalists? Uh, is it time? It's not time. No, never mind. Is if I guess if you were to believe in God, for example, which religion had better arguments, or were you into for it? I think the religion with the best arguments, or like the God claim that has the best arguments, or would be maybe just deism, just stone flat deism. Because the more claims you put on top of a God, other than created the universe, then things get more like less and less likely. He's in me. Let me stop. That's not what I'm saying. I'm trying to answer your question with a shift. I'm not willing to shift the topic of my stream. I'm sorry. I feel like if people are going to dedicate their life to it, especially if it's going to have a, as you say, real impact in our world, then people should be able to prove whether or not it's real. Or at the very least know that they're not believing in it because they think it's literally real. More interesting, and there's other streams probably doing that right now, but I'd rather people think about why they believe what they believe. Also, like watching religions debate religions. Yeah, it's pretty fun. You know what's pretty fun to me? Funny to me, from when people say I was never a true Christian, but there's like 40,000 denominations. I think the universe as a whole has probably always existed. I think so too. I think so too. Yeah, I think the universe itself has just always been here. Like it's never like an outside of the universe just doesn't exist. Let's see here. The cross or tree represents the body he suffers on. A suffer meaning becomes. I'm. So Ari, did he quite literally die on the cross and was the Son of God and rise again, or did that not happen? If yes, it did happen, then you saying that it's allegoric, like 100% allegorical, is shot in the foot. If you're saying it didn't happen, and I mean that's completely fine too. It's just a different belief than most Christians have. Cantus, thank you for the follow. He is back, not for long though. Everything is mathematical in this world. What do you know about numbers 21 and 42? They're numbers. You be honest, you miss me? Little gorge. Like, y'all really believe in Noah's Ark? Yeah. The more I read about Noah's Ark, there's not too much more to read about, but the more I go over it and think about it, it's just like, I just get an entirely new reason why it's bullshit. And yet people are like, oh no, the earth literally flooded. You doing a night stream? I'll probably do a night stream too. Yeah. Probably do that. Yes, it did happen back then in history, but it's not meant to be read as history. It's symbolic. I mean, like a moral being, like a moral of a story being taken from a literal historical thing that happened. Sure, fine. But I'm saying, did it happen? What did he get crucified, and was he the Son of God? I feel like you know exactly what I'm asking, but you realize the implications of answering yes and the implications of answering no. You know, because it is a pretty straightforward question. Was Jesus the Son of God, and he actually die and rise again die on a cross and rise again? I would hope that that's a very, very straightforward question, especially for somebody that dedicates their life to it. I would hope and pray. You know, if yes, then what you said about it being 100% allegorical and meant to be taken as some sort of metaphor, and that I'm reading too much into it historically, is moot because you think that something in it literally happened. If the answer is no, you simply don't believe in the actual claims made by the God of the Bible. That's completely fine. What about dinosaurs? Dinosaurs existed, as far as I know. I have no reason to think that they didn't. If God isn't real, who made Timmy thick? Boom, chicken, wow, wow. That's a good question. You could have said they're not both divisible by the same number, but all you had me was say their numbers, ill critical thinking. What else am I supposed to think about rant? Like, oh, what do you think about the number 1 million? Oh, it's the number of dollars that you could win on. Who wants to be a millionaire? Wrong answer. Ill critical thinking. Come on, let's not do that. Let's see what we got here. Oh man, it's a loser number. Yawn. Are we back on Tim Talks? We are on Tim Talks. I'm still restricted though, apparently with viewership. I don't think I'll ever get that back though. That's fine. Try astrology. Why would I try astrology? These stars in the sky looking kind of like a bull dictate, my life and the way it's going to turn out and things that are going to happen to me and my personality. Nah. Unbelief is an imaginary thought process. Chewy, you can try opening with a question and not just like some inflammatory catchphrase. I was going to pay attention to you regardless. There's not a lot of people in here. Was God around guiding the dinosaurs, promising them eternal life for doing good deeds on Earth? I sure hope he wasn't. I really, really, really hope he wasn't. Telling T Rex, hey, don't eat the ankylosaurus today, all right? Yeah, blessed are those who believe without seeing. Let me stop. Hey, Blue Badger, how's you doing? The Earth isn't flat. The Earth is definitely not flat. How's my statement inflammatory? I didn't even know you were a believer or not. I'm an atheist. It says so in my name. I'm an atheist. But it's not inflammatory because I'm an atheist, but because like opening up with a catchphrase instead of an answer is just not very productive. You know? It's inflammatory by way of being unproductive, not by way of messing with my biases. Good, what about you? I'm doing all right. Doing decent. It's been a long day. But not like a bad long day, just a long day, you know? It's been like 24 hours within the span of when did I wake up? Within the span of like 15 hours, somewhere in there. But your statement does the same thing. Asking the question, is God an imaginary friend, does the same thing. Opens up with a catchphrase. Are we joking? Thank y'all for the likes, by the way. Appreciate y'all. Thank you. Almost at 10K likes anyway. Jesus. Yeesh. Let's go. It's not doing much for the viewership though, so they're quite literally irrelevant. But fuck it. Hell yeah, appreciate it. My imaginary friend play with the other kids. I'm not gonna make the joke I want to make on that one. I gotta be a good boy for TikTok. All right. I believe it's possible for Jesus to have manifested as a physical man, but I don't believe he's a man. Why can't we get a straight answer? Ari, come on. Surely we can get a straight answer, right? Surely. Surely. You should try Islam, Christianity, and astrology all at once. Oh, with Judaism too. And you know what? Fuck it. Let's throw some Hinduism in there too. Why not? If I tried every single religion I was told to try like all at once, I would actually be in a mental hospital. Once you look for more answers, you'll ask God. It seems to me you've learned a lot in a fast period of time, so you're burnt out from learning about God. I mean, you can keep with the diagnoses, but that's not why don't believe. Ari, I'm gonna ask you one last time. I'm not gonna tell you what happens after. You gotta have faith. But I'm gonna ask you one last time, just one. Do you believe that Jesus was the Son of God, died on the cross, and rose again on the third day? Yes or no? Do you believe that this is a thing that actually happened? If you don't believe it's a thing that actually happened, then your statement, then you don't believe in the inspired word of God as it's described in the Bible. If you do believe that it actually happened, then your point about the Bible being 100% allegorical and metaphorical is moot because you don't believe that to be the case. I know you do, Aiden. That's fine by me. I'm not knocking you for it. I'm knocking somebody else in the chat who said the Bible's allegory, which is trying to, I guess, imply that me wanting to hold some historicity to it is in error, even though they believe that there's literal things that happen from it. I've become more skeptical over time. I think I consider myself an agnostic. I'm agnostic too, just agnostic and atheist. Agnostic in as far as what I know and what I can claim to know honestly. Atheist as far as what I believe. These kids are scared to die because of atheists. Spread the word of Jesus. No, thank you. I'm good on that. Agnostic atheist is an oxymoron and contradictory. No, it isn't. One's a claim on your knowledge, one's a claim on your belief. Knowledge and belief are not the same thing, therefore you can have positions on both of them without it being contradictory. It's like if I said I was an employed gamer. A hobby doesn't have any bearing on whether or not I can be employed or not. I'm actually reading both definitions right now, and you're wrong. All right, so if I pull up definitions on my screen, literally look up both of them, and they say that one mentions knowledge and the other mentions belief, do I get to block you? Please, got you. All right, love a good challenge. Let's do it. Let's do it. Fuck it. What is an agnostic? And then before I even look at it, Control T. What is an atheist? Start with atheist. It doesn't matter if they're contradictory. It doesn't matter which one you start with. Agnostic, a person who believes that nothing is known or can be known of the existence or nature of God or anything beyond material phenomena. A person who claims neither faith nor disbelief in God. Atheist, a person who disbelieves or lacks belief in the existence of God or gods. One's a claim on your knowledge, one's a claim on your belief. Please stop it. So I'm going to go ahead and get you on out of here. We made a bet. Your bet failed. I quite literally read the definitions. If anybody doesn't believe me, by all means, go to your Google, pull it up right now. But quite literally read it out. Where are all the regulars? I think I'm still shadow banned. Plus, a lot of them are on for the night stream, so it's like, eh. Hi, Hugh. When did you go live? 24 minutes ago. What's up, G2? I'm agnostic but atheist towards some gods. I'd say I'm, yeah, fair, yeah. Hugh's next stream go live at 6:66. So what would that be, like 7:06? I demand my enthusiastic hello. I've been up for a long time, G2. It's not happening right now. TBH. What's up, Tartaglias? You TikTok loyalists. How you doing? How's your day going? Let them stay, bro. No, we made a bet. I said if I look up the definitions and they're not contradictory, one's a claim on knowledge, the other's a claim on belief, do I get to block you? He said please. I took him up on it. He failed miserably. He's out. Not coming back. Why are you an atheist? Lack of evidence is why I'm an atheist. No need to ban people for disagreeing. Not why I banned him. I banned him for being stupid. Just kidding. He wasn't stupid. I love that guy. Yeah, TikTok, don't ban me for calling people stupid. Please. I love bread. Bread is great. TikTok loyalist, yeah. What do you think about people who bring up science to back up their religion? I think that if their religion claims other completely non-scientific things that they believe to have actually happened, then I think there's, a word I'm not going to say. Because, you can't just sit here and, call people these words on TikTok anymore, apparently. I'm trying to turn a leaf, okay? I'm trying to turn a leaf. I'm trying not to catch yet another hate speech ban for, I don't even know what I did last time. Matter cannot be created nor destroyed. So if matter cannot be created, then God cannot create matter, as matter cannot be created. Hope this helps. What kind of evidence would you need to believe in a God? If he came down and tapped me on the shoulder, I would believe in a God. Come down, have a talk with me. Could I be hallucinating? Sure. Would I give the benefit of the doubt? Yeah, sure, why not? What's up, Dr. Joe? How you doing today? If there was any evidence for creationism, we wouldn't be having this discussion. Exactly. It wouldn't have been debunked into oblivion. Chat, is this live? Imagine. Evidence that isn't from the Bible. Even if the Christian God existed, I couldn't support me either. Fuck that. Hell no. Absolutely not. If the God of Abraham was real, the God of the three Abrahamic faiths, no thank you. Hard pass. I was made to be a, what do they call it? What's that judgmental term they use? Reprobate mind or some shit. Like, yeah. I like the new background. Appreciate it. There's a couple of them I'm trying to just, rotating through, testing out. Space can get a little dull. Then you'll never believe in God. He doesn't just come down and show people he's real. So the Bible's false because he came down and showed people he was real that way. Glad we agree. I love my Bible. I'm going to have one soon, and what's going to happen to it, I can't say on TikTok, but it's going to get smoky. Dump the Bible, people. It's 2025, for fuck's sake. WJM, let's go, baby. Dump that shit. Hell yeah. Let's go, baby. I tried to have faith, but I struggle to keep it with everything I've seen. Fair take. And don't let anybody tell you that having an emotional reason for leaving or not having faith is invalid. Fuck them. Do some origami. I can't do origami. My fingers are too big. They're big and they're what's the word I'm looking for? I got like a mild arthritis, so they hurt when I bend them a certain kind of way and shit. They're not as dexterous. I don't have the dexterity of the average person. You can do some tricks on it. Don't tell people that. That's our secret. That's not what I mean. He's not going to come down to you because you have doubts. If he wanted to save my soul, wouldn't I be on his top priority of people to come down and show himself to? You have doubts in his existence, therefore he's not going to come down and show he exists, even though he wants you to be saved. Are we fucking joking? Come on. You have to believe in order to believe. Is that what we're saying? Is that what we're saying? You have to believe in order to believe. Surely we're joking. Well, you say you want God to come down and tap you on your shoulder, yet you spend your time insulting God? I mean, he can save me from my insults, you know? If my insults are going to, you know, if he's not all powerful and not powerful enough to take a joke, then, and he's actually insulting and going to send me to hell for it, but loves me so much that he wants to forgive me for it, coming down and tapping me on the shoulder would be the most efficient thing to do to save me. Sorry, I haven't been joining your lives. No, you're good. You're good. I have terrible arthritis and I love playing guitar and piano, but I had to stop due to it. Yeah, it's rough. Dr. Joe, thank you for the heart me. Appreciate it. Thank you. Welcome to my team, or whatever it is people are supposed to say. If God isn't real, my stand doesn't exist. Zawarudo. If he existed, withholding belief from me, that's cruel. Yeah, exactly. Especially when there's such consequences to it. Like, if it didn't matter, okay, fine. Believe in me or don't, you're saved regardless, or there's no, like, you know, salvation, hell, heaven in the first place. Okay, fine, fair enough. But making a system of punishment for non-believers and then not showing yourself to them, that's just sick. That's just sick. He is showing himself to you. He's giving you all these opportunities, but you deny it because it's not God. Sounds more so like just a reason to hijack my other experiences that I can verify. Dr. Joe, thank you for the 3 team bracelets. I appreciate it. What's up, JC? How you doing? Fake Hugh fan, right? Where's Dr. Joe? She's on TikTok. I'm on TikTok, by the way, JC. I ain't a fake, nah. Man couldn't accept that women created life, so he made God. I heard that quote. That's with what I see on Twitter, that shit's spot on. I was never raised religiously at all. My family does have their own beliefs, but no one forces it. W for you, man. My family was raised well, I won't say my family. My mom was raised me and my siblings religious, and yeah, forced for sure. If God is an imaginary friend, why don't you talk to him more? Because he's not my friend, you know? It's not very friendly to say you're going to send me to hell for not believing you exist. Come on, dude. My friends are not, you know, fucked like that. Thank you for the likes. Appreciate you. I thought you gave up on TikTok. I'm just going to milk it for all it's worth. I'm going to be an accelerationist about it. If they're just going to, you know, ban me, okay, fine. You know, but let me try to get as many people over to my other shit as possible. I don't think it matters if God exists or not. Atheist, hell yeah. There was a man drowning and boat came and said, I'm here to save you. He said, no, God will save me. I think God would find a lot more efficient of a way to show himself than a book with narrative contradictions and scientific impossibilities, or through believers that can't seem to stop sending me death threats. Also have a YouTube? Oh, I'm going to subscribe to that shit literally right now, actually. Matter of fact, everyone subscribe to Dr. Joe real quick. No, fuck that. Sub to mine too, but especially Dr. Joe. I'm going to get that shit done literally right now. Users. Ugh. Recently uploaded. Why are we only showing videos? Are we joking? There you are. Found you. Damn, he has 69 subscribers. It was the perfect number. Frick. Ass whatever. You make no sense if you don't believe in Creator God. Why keep talking about it? For the same reason that people that do believe in God talk about it, because they believe that there's implications to it. Do you think morals are objective? No. We can even demonstrate that throughout history.
Admit RS, you are banished to hell for talking to Hugh like that.
Oh, God himself said it. So I think it's over for you. Admit ours. What's your last words? God just condemned you. God, thank you for the $1. Appreciate it. God just sent me $1. Everybody let's get a W God in the chat, all right? Let's get a W God in the chat. Let's get a W. So grape isn't bad. I never said that. I said it comes down to personal convictions. That's what subjective and objective mean. Not that you think everything's permissible just because it's subjective. The same way, if I say musical taste is subjective and you was like, oh, so you like every music? Like, come on, what are we doing? Hell yeah. See what I mean by mocking God, bro? And he knows where to find me. If he wants to squabble up about it, he knows my address. Hugh thinks he's God. No, that was the God that sent the TTS. I'm not God for sure. Evolution hardwires pro-social behavior. Exactly. What's up, Tay? How you doing today? And so you want God to tap on your shoulder when you mock him? Like, bro, what? I already explained my reason then. You know, if my mockery of God is going to condemn me to hell, and God wants to save me from hell, and God loves me despite my mockery, then he would still come down and tap me on the shoulder. Not good. How about you? Oh, I'm sorry. What's wrong? God is real because I love men. Hell yeah. Let's go, baby. All right, let's catch up a little bit. But it's just your opinion. I'm so tired of people. You know what really tired of? As an aside, people that believe in one of the Abrahamic faiths in particular, trying to hijack my sense of moral convictions and everyone's sense of moral convictions, while also believing in a God that condones the very things that they're asking me about. Oh, you think pedophilia is bad? Yeah. Oh, but you think morality is subjective. Why did God condone it? Like, I don't understand it. I'll never get it. I'll never, ever, ever get it. Like, according to Christians, the giver of my morality is one that's condoned some shit that I'm hardwired to disagree with. Are we fucking joking? What's your YouTube name? Hugh the Atheist. You can check out my link tree. Everything's right there. Everything. Nindo, thank you for the follow. Where did he condone it? Numbers chapter 31, verses 17 through 19. He actively commanded that I think it was the Canaanites in Numbers, that the young virgin Canaanite girls be taken as the spoils of war. Are you familiar with the God is Loki theory? I am. It at least makes sense. It's not intuitive, but it makes sense. Depression hitting different today. Oh man. Just wait till the spring. Just wait till spring. I'm just kidding, dude. I don't know what the nature of your depression is. If it's seasonal or dysthymia or clinical. All I know is I hope you you feel better soon. No, you're butchering that passage. According to Christians, the Bible is all right and there's nothing bad in it. And every time I give out explicit scripture with bad shit in it, it's like, oh, it's not actually bad shit. Like, what are we doing? Can one of you Christians pray for my PayPal to start working? What's wrong with your PayPal? You committing fraud, BBL. Wrong. One gospel carrier on YouTube says wrong to what I just said. Surely they're not biased, right? Surely. Right? Would it take you until 19 to understand the complexity of Christianity? If by complexity you mean the not realness of it, then because of indoctrination. Some of y'all Christians say you're all the loving and kind people on the planet, but then go and say you're going to hell and burn for eternity for simply not believing. Exactly. It'll never make sense. I wish it can make sense. It just won't. I believe there's a realm of punishment for you, and you're going to it for not believing in my God, even though there's thousands of other ones. Like, please make it make sense. We can't. Guess what's in 2 days? Ooh, what are your thoughts on China? I feel like that's a loaded question, considering how often my account gets banned for little shit. Chet, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Yeah, I'm not going to answer that one. I'm not answering that one, Syra. China made my shirt. They made mine too, I think. Wait, let me check. Shit, I don't know. Oh, like with the AI stuff? Oh, don't they censor some topics on there? As they should. W China, you know? I love the CCP. I love China. I want to move to China. I want to move to Shanghai. I want to make content from China for the Americans. I want to convince others to move to China. Great country. Let's get a W China in the chat. I mean, what's wrong with being a good person? Nothing is. Thoughts on the CCP? Yeah, love them. Love me some CCP, dude. You see my original comment? Did not. Let me scroll back up. Oh, thanks. Oh, you're welcome. Your perception of scripture is invalid. You think it's invalid because it doesn't lead me to the same conclusion as you. I'm willing to read the scripture and look at what it actually says and then cross-reference it and see the original translation to see what it says. And then be honest about what it says. rather than like try to twist and add to the scripture, you know. Also, according to Christians, like the verses that make them feel all warm and fuzzy inside, like what was it, Numbers? Not Numbers. Sermon on the Mount, and all these like feel good Jesus things and shit. Oh, all good, you know, not out of context. Yeah, he actually said to do actually said to love your neighbor and shit. You know, let it be the here's where God commanded Moses to, you know, pass around the Canaanite girls as the spoils of war. Are we fucking joking? And they're like, oh, it's out of context. Oh, it's invalid. Oh, Old Testament. It's like, what are we doing? I've read it thoroughly. I've read it twice. It really feels like God is imaginary. I would agree. I definitely agree. You stare into the abyss stares back at you. Type shit. Wow! I'm gonna go, Hugh. Stay safe. You too, Tay. Have a good rest of your night, okay? Well, have a better rest of your night, I should say. I do know I have to accept they may not be real. The sooner the better, trust me. Is evil imaginary? I wouldn't say imaginary, but like conceptual, you know? Not like a real, actual force that we could, you know, verify. Why can't you put down the cup, dude? You're gonna be. Never mind. I can't. So much I can't say on TikTok, dude. There's so much I can't say on TikTok. Oh my goodness. Yes, the Old Testament law isn't valid because Jesus came down to fulfill a new law. I don't think you read the verse unironically in context, but I'm gonna actually back it up instead of just saying context and not going on about it. He says, matter of fact, let's do this. Let's pull it up. Let's pull this up here. Matthew 5:17 through, is it 5:17 through 19? You know what? Fuck it. Let's read the whole passage of Matthew 5. In this part of Matthew 5, I'm not reading the whole Sermon on the Mount. You got me fucked. Give me a second. Because not seeing the clear delineation between fulfillment and abolishment or abolition is I don't know what to tell you about that one. Do not think I've come to abolish the law of the prophets. I've not come to abolish them, but to fulfill them. For truly I tell you, until heaven and earth disappear, not the smallest letter, not the least stroke of a pen will by any means disappear from the law until everything is accomplished. Therefore, anyone who sets aside one of the least of these commands and teaches others accordingly will be called least in the kingdom of heaven. But whoever practices and teaches these commands will be called great in the kingdom of heaven. For I tell you that unless your righteousness surpasses that of the Pharisees and the teachers of the law, you will certainly not enter the kingdom of heaven. So for y'all trying to delineate between the Old and New Testaments, I got some news for you. You're going to be the least in the kingdom of heaven. Unironically, I want to be greater in the kingdom of heaven because I don't do away with it. Notice every time Jesus says, it says, but now I say. Jesus was speaking in the verse. Please be for real. I don't believe in the Bible. Oh yeah, well have you read this verse? Basically, evil is abstract, not conceptual. It's definitely conceptual. Abstract is a useless term in this conversation. Unless you're a woman, then you're supposed to love your neighbor, but not to the point where you kiss their men. Yeah, that too. Unless you're a woman, then you can kiss your men. Hell yeah. Thank you for correcting my interpretation. I almost broke God's rules. I'm just trying to save you from hell, dude. It was Nindo Schizo posting. Oh yeah, they were Schizo posting. Good shit, Dr. Joe. Let's get a W, Dr. Joe. Yet again. Also sub to her YouTube, alright? Sub to her shit. I don't care if I get banned or shadow banned or whatever. I got 23 viewers. I couldn't give a shit. Sub to Dr. Joe. Go to her profile, go to her link tree, click it, subscribe. Anyway, all gods are just hope figures that make people believe they're enlightened. I would agree for sure. The ones that we use nowadays especially. Abstract and conceptual are the same thing. Abstract's a weirder one, but like when we're talking about whether or not things are real versus not real, imaginary versus not imaginary, abstract just has no business being in the conversation. She has great stuff going up tomorrow on addiction. Let's go. The only thing you can do is forget that you are a part of that. A part of what? Did you see what Elon did? I did. And you know what? W Elon. All right. Not actually. Please don't take this seriously. All right. In actuality, F Elon to heck, right? But just for TikTok purposes, because for some odd reason I keep getting shadow banned when I mention this stuff. W Elon, right? Yeah. Yeah, let's get a W for him. Yeah, actually. Yeah, just insofar as it doesn't get my fucking TikTok banned, because apparently calling a fucking salute is going to get my TikTok banned. Apparently. Because we're in the fucking Twilight Zone. Holy shit. Yeah, so yeah. I can't believe this site sometimes, dude. Love Cybertrucks and Roman salutes. Hell yeah. Roman salutes and W. Don't peek behind the curtain, you know? Don't look at the man behind the curtain, right? Did he fold his thumb? Who cares, right? Like what the fuck are we doing, dude? W Teslas, W SpaceX, W Twitter, WX. Sorry, my bad. I don't want to dead name it. Yeah, WX. Apparently, because apparently not saying these things is cause for removal or shadow ban on your socials. Yeah, W all the shit that Elon's part of. I guess, because we're in a fucking Twilight Zone. This social media shit pisses me off more than it should. I can't call a man who does a very clear salute. I can't say he did that thing without getting banned. Are we fucking joking? Huh? Did it twice. Doubled down and tripled down and quadrupled down on his Twitter account. I'm not calling it X. Fuck that shit. Doubled, triple, quadrupled down on his Twitter account. Are we fucking joking? Roman salute. They didn't even know what a fucking Roman salute was 10 minutes ago. Are we joking? Got fucking nerds on Twitter talking about, oh, it's a Roman salute, Roman salute. You didn't even know what that shit was. Are we joking? Anyway. I'm gonna dead name Twitter until he leaves me alone. Just block him like I did. He's blocked. I blocked his ass. What's good, my brother? What's up, reverse? Surely it's not an exact sphere. Would you prefer I say oval? It's an oblate spheroid. Anything less than, say sphere if you want to, sure. As long as we know the Earth isn't like a disc, then we're cooking. Do you believe Jesus existed, or did he exist but not his divinity or resurrection? I'll be honest with you, dude. I hold up reservations about both. I'm stuck between didn't exist at all and existed only as like a regular person that got a religion made after him. I'm up in the air about it. Will I debate about it? Fuck no. Why am I not going to debate about it? Because it's irrelevant. Let's assume he didn't exist. Would that make God real? No. Let's assume he was a real Jewish teacher during a time where the Romans didn't want him to be that, and he got executed for it. Would that make a change of God's real or not? No. So I couldn't care one way or the other. You know, many historians do agree Jesus existed. I couldn't give a shit, man. Jesus is whatever, you know. I don't do the whole little WWE match on whether or not Jesus was real. Apocalyptic Jewish teacher, sure, go for it, have at it. Wouldn't want to love that for you, you know. I care about the big guy. I care about the big guy. If Joseph Smith could successfully launch Mormonism, I think anything's possible. Oh, for sure. I think Jesus existed, but was just a regular person. Seems like a cool guy, though. Yeah, he was just cool beans. It's me, Rose. What is up, Rose? It is Rose. How you doing? How are you? How's your day? How's your night? How's everything? What if the divine spark has been dwelling within the true existence of the elements of the human? I'm sorry, what? The divine spark has been dwelling within the true existence of the elements of the human. I'm gonna keep it real with you, Chief. I've been up a lot of hours. I'm reading that. I'm digesting it. I know what you're talking about for sure. I'm grasping the concept. You know, just doesn't do anything for me. TBH. Can I join? No, I get banned when people join. What's up, Matthew? How's you doing? Y'all found me. Hey. Make some dinner, about to eat. Let's go, baby. Hell yeah. Good to see you. Welcome in. Oh yeah, I'm gonna give you real quick. Let me get this right. Boom. Easy. Hey Rose, would you like a mod on this one or your main? Someone may have dropped a hint. I see, I see. Haciendo telo. That means we have the God within us and we create our reality using the mind and ideas transcending. That's a little bit out there for me, TBH. Electric Bean, thank you for the rose. Appreciate it. Wait, what the hell? Alright, oh no, there we go. Oh, we're good, we're good, we're good. Do you also stream on Twitch? I do. I'm live there literally right now. And thank you for the 2 roses. And a partridge and a pear tree. The crew's all here. Gang is here. Let's go, baby. Love to see it. Nice listening as always. Stay safe here. You too, Justina. Have a good rest of your day. Appreciate you being here. Don't you dare say God is all loving when he's not. Yeah. Yeah. He loved everybody except the Canaanites and the Amalekites and non-believers and apostates, apparently. I believe in God, the Father Almighty, creator of heaven and earth, and in Jesus Christ. Let's go. Yeah. Yay. Yay. Hell yeah. Dennis believes in God, guys. Let's go, baby. We got a God believer in the chat. Revolutionary. Love to see it. I believe he's all loving, you meanie. That broke my heart. Oh, jeez. Guys, don't break Reverse Stark's heart, okay? Don't call the guy that condoned slavery not all loving, okay? He's omnibenevolent. Okay? Apparently. It breaks the Christian's heart, I think. I guess. I feel like I'm in fucking La La Land sometimes, dude. I feel like I'm in La La Land. Deception Silver is going in on YouTube. He's chasing dudes down. I'm gonna restart on TikTok. I'll be right back. 18,000 likes though. Love that for me. But yeah, I'm gonna restart. I'll be right back. BRB, BRB, BRB. Let's go ahead and restarty poo. Ugh. What, you talking to me? Yeah, dude. God is definitely not all loving. Have you read? You've read the Bible, surely, right? Surely you've read it. Surely we've read it. Of course we've read it, right? If we're dedicating our life to it, I mean, duh, we've read it. Sure, like, right? If you can read that and think he's all loving, if you can read all that and think, oh, this is omnibenevolent right here. This is the the peak of morality. Or like huh? Like huh? Like huh? All loving is when I make women marry the, yeah, exactly. Yep. It's 50 little shekels of silver. You know, that's what a woman's worth apparently, according to the Bible. 50 shekels. How much is 50 shekels worth nowadays? 50 Israeli shekels to USD. $13. $13. They were made of silver. Let's assume that they're worth a lot more. $100. Let's be really hyperbolic, like $100 worth of silver. That's what a woman was worth according to the Bible. If you can read that and think this God is all loving, Nindo, see you later. Ugh, take care. Ugh. Yeah, just don't spam, dude. That's literally all. Just literally don't spam. If you come in, you spam, I don't know what to tell you. Okay, got you. The peak of morality is sending 10 plagues on the children. Yeah, exactly. The peak of morality is saying, giving away, you know, young virgin girls as the spoils of war, apparently. Yeah, I guess. Peak of morality is drowning a whole planet because you made a mistake. I suppose. Peak of morality is commanding people to schmurder infants and toddlers and camels and donkeys that did nothing because of the actions of their parents, I guess. Setting up a system of punishment for people that simply don't believe you exist and then hiding from them. All loving, I guess. I don't know. I don't know, though. Who am I? Yeah. Got muted. You were spamming last time. That's why you got muted. You're really comfortable taking a moral stance without having to extract where it comes from. Morals don't have to be outside of myself for them to be something that I hold to myself. Same way my musical taste doesn't have to be endemic to everybody. But it's contradictory to say that my moralities have to come from a lawgiver that instilled in me that the things that he does are awful. You know, we can try this. Yeah, I did restart. We can try like this internal critique shit all we want to, but it's just not logically doesn't stand up. Oh, I think pedophilia is wrong because of a God that condones it. Are we fucking joking? Just to make sure we're on the same page. Hugh G. Annis. All right, enough. Okay, enough. Enough. All right, that's not my name. We're only mere mortals who to say that stoning kids. Exactly. Who am I? You know, just a lowly flesh being, I guess. Can I have special permission? You know what? Yeah, just for you though, and just over on the tube. What name is that? Mike Ox? Mike Ox? The hell is that? Mike Ox? Who's Mike Ox? He's everything people makes him to be, which is way worse. Yeah. Yes, I would agree. I would agree that God's imaginary. Welcome back in, y'all. What's Mike Ox? Yeah, what, dude? You haven't answered the question. What's Mike Ox? Who's Mike Ox? Do I know Mike Ox?
Hugh, can you shake your giant for the Rizzler?
Why did it say it like giant? It's Giet. Giet. All right. Streamlabs is Giet. It's not giant or giant. But you know what? Just because it was God donating me that dollar, I can definitely shake my Giet for the Rizzler for sure. Salt and vinegar chips over World War II. Solid. Where's dollar? Wait, that was you? God said so, so you got to do it. All right, somebody put on some music. Let me stop. God's not imaginary. Can you prove that? Is there evidence for that? From where I'm sitting, there's no evidence for that. Yeah, these motherfuckers really say Giat, sorry. Giat for the Rizzler. Hugh, does your Giat clap when you shake it? Don't ban me. No, I'm not. I've been asked literally far worse. I've been asked far worse. But yeah, no, it claps when I shake it. Let me stop. How did you grow up as a kid? If you're talking religiously as a Christian, yes, I've been doing the one with all the God and Jesus and Cliff Nettle people. Whoa! I'm just kidding. I know it. Duh. Was it actually Jesus Christ himself sending me $1 on my Streamlabs? No, because Jesus Christ is mummy dust. Hugh, I'm getting you a shark fursona. Please don't give me any fursonas, okay? This is why I don't enable surprise gifts on Throne. If somebody sent me a fucking fursona, I would be really upset. Boy, God is real. He is our best friend and real. Prove it. Blessings to you from my brother Jesus, our King, and all Jehovah's Witnesses like him. Oh no, are you a Jehovah's Witness? I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that. I wouldn't even feel comfortable calling them a denomination. That's just a straight up offshoot cult at this point. I'd almost argue that Jehovah's Witness is just as much of a denomination as the People's Temple was. Yeah, are gods and sons to God whom the word gods comes from. John 10:39, Psalms 82. So you're proving the book with the book just to make sure we're on the same page. You're saying the book is true because the book is true? Is that just to make sure we're on the same page here? Sharks don't have hair. How can they have a fursona? It wasn't you? Okay, shit. Well, Cliff Nettle sent me $1 yesterday, and I'm very grateful for it. What led you away from faith? Reading the Bible started it. The apologetics kind of finished it, though. Apologetics, the evidence, supposedly, prayer, getting unanswered. You know. I just say lack of evidence. I've seen hairless cat persona. Ugh. Ugh. When's the persona of a hairless cat? Isn't God supposed to be everywhere? Right. Isn't he supposed to be like in me and outside of me and in my desk and in my dreams and also in heaven and also in care? Care. Hell. I looked up, saw another word. What's up, Nindo? I see you. Dog, I've seen. Oh, I've read that already. I probably should get some sleep soon. What's going on here? Having a religious discussion. If you are not here to have a religious discussion, I have to ask that you leave the live. I'm just kidding. Shout out Dr. Umar, though. Yes, I would agree. You know what? W to a yes. Let's do it. What part made you start to question the Bible? I don't typically say the part anymore because looking back, there should have been a lot of parts that did it, but the part that got me, yeah, it's people hear the verses and they just think, okay, let me apply apologetics to it, and so now that'll bring them back. I'm not saying that, Nindo, because God will love us and you more than man. Is he going to send me to hell for not believing he exists? Let me take a wild guess. Oh, he doesn't. He doesn't send you. You send yourself. What's the discussion about? There are 6 words on the screen right now. 6 words. 6. Just 6. Just 6. 6 words. I'm asking that question. 6 words. That's what the stream's about. 6 is a lot. It's a pretty hefty amount of words, to be fair. Scared. Yeah, I'm gonna go get you on out of here. Ugh, take care. Ugh, have a good rest of your night. Why do I don't understand people's like these debate bros on here. Like you have to like, oh, let's have a productive conversation. Oh, you didn't accept me within the first how long was he guest requested? 1 minute and 2 seconds. 62 seconds. Oh, you didn't accept me after 62 seconds? You're scared? You think I'm going to have a productive conversation with you? Are we fucking joking? Are we gacked up on Whoop Chicken? Huh? You're scared. You didn't accept my request after 62 seconds. Go outside. Talk to your mother. Talk to your dad. Talk to somebody close to you. For at length, I'm talking like at least 15 minutes about their life, about something random. Go outside. This TikTok shit is not cut out for you. I'm sorry. You scared of the TikTok arguments here, or just where do you get your morals? And then like the intentional misrepresentation. So if I thought that X amount, X thing was bad, who are you to say I'm wrong? It's just like, get me out. But talk to your mom, dude. So many of y'all just do not talk to your parents. So many of y'all do not see the outside of your room, much less the outside of your house or apartment or whatever the fuck. Like, huh? 62 seconds and he had to wait in the guest request. Didn't accept him, didn't see him. All of a sudden, oh, you're scared, bro. Huh? Lay in the snow. Get cold. Have to go inside and wash your clothes off. Get your endorphins rushing. Fuck, dude. Anyway, we're back. Is God up my butt too? If he's omnipresent, yeah, he is. Oh yeah, I'm back. Anyway, I don't care if we send ourselves a God that will allow me to go to hell for eternity is not good. I would agree. Universalists and annihilations are a little better. Yeah, if you're going to believe in it, at least believe that either everybody goes anyway or, people that didn't believe just cease to exist. I'm cool with both of those. Well, more so the annihilationism. Heaven seems awful, now that we're on the topic. Anybody ever think about heaven? That's what we want? An eternity? Just sky church? Eternity? Forever? Streets of gold? I have bad soles on my feet, okay? My fucking soles would drop if I had to walk on metal streets forever. My mom accepts my request to chat in 40 seconds. Fuck. Got me there. Whenever you're reading the Bible where you're trying to use apologetics to whatever you read and it didn't work, the only way to actually study the Bible is having a relationship with Jesus. It just seems like some goalpost moving, to be honest. What's your last? Valinarius? It just seems like some goalpost moving, you know? The only way to read the Bible is by having a relationship with a character in it. Like, I probably should just get off this stream, honestly. This is putrid. The only way to read the Bible is by having a relationship with the guy in it. Become a narcissistic supply for a God. Exactly. And if you don't stroke that God's ego forever, you just get tortured forever. Huh? What are the 6 words on the screen? Are you quite literally blind? I'm not asking that to bully you. For TikTok purposes, I'm not asking that to bully you or harass you or what else have they banned me for? Sewer slide and SH. What else? Regulated goods. I don't know, they banned me for so many things. But no, I'm not bullying this person by asking if they're blind. I think they might actually have a visual impairment if they can't see the 6 words on the screen. What's up, Caleb? How you doing today? And the Bible says that heaven will be an eternal place of happiness and joy. What does that sound bad to you? Eternity sounds awful, just period, you know? As far as I know, like, just eternal happiness. Okay, cool. But it's like, now what? You know? Where's the meat? No, I'm not. What are the 6 words on the screen? Then you should be able to read them. I'm not going to go back and forth about what do the words on the screen say when I'm literally able to, like, huh? Are we joking? Am I getting trolled? I'm too tired for eternity. Like, just lay me down. After I die, just get me on out of here. Dispatch me, you know? Put me in a blender or some shit. I don't care. Just do what you gotta do. Get me the fuck out. My back hurts, okay? I have to take pills to not feel sad all the time. Alright, my back hurts. My wrists hurt. My heart sac sometimes swells up for no good reason whatsoever. Just lay my ass down. I don't want to do eternity. We're good on that. Eternal bliss just sounds like you're drugged for eternity. Yeah, just an eternity on Never mind. Are you lost or deceived? Deceived has an E in there. You're missing an E. I say yes, very much an epic of folklore. I would agree. What kind of church did you attend before? Before I left, I was in the Apostolic Church for 2 years. But before that, I was a Baptist for 16 years. If Christianity is the one true religion, then what about people who die before ever learning about it? I think they're just cooked, honestly. I think it's over for them. I think it's a GG.
His palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy, there's vomit on his sweater already, mom's spaghetti, he's nervous, but on the surface he looks calm and ready to drop bombs, but he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. The whole crowd goes so loud.
God just spit some bars in my TTS. God's got some rhyming scheme to him. Let me some Eminem. Oh no, that was God, right? That was God. It says on my dashboard that God sent it. So I'm gonna thank God for it. God, thank you for the $1. Matter of fact, since we're thanking God, no, never mind. I'll do that later. I'm gonna do that on a later stream. Let's see what we got here. Regardless of belief, we gotta have gratitude for existence. Why? I didn't ask to be here, and my back hurts. Am I glad to be alive? Yeah. Let me not be so edgy about it and cynical and pessimistic. Am I happy to be alive? Absolutely, for sure. I didn't ask for this shit though. Gracious to who? You know, my mom and my dad for boinking. Like, thanks. I guess appreciate it. How in depth have you read the Bible? I've read the Bible twice. I can recall a lot of scriptures offhand, but you know. Wait 1 second. Sorry. It's missing. What makes you think all this? Study. To be fair, there is science of positive neurochemistry, gratitude. Yeah, fair. Yeah, fair. It's kind of hard to have it though when I've been after I've been diagnosed with depression though. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Have a good rest of your night. When is the fridge tour? 30,000 followers. If they didn't know God when they passed, they go to purgatory. That sounds like, huh? Eternal, just nothing, forever. Because you so happened to be born in a region that where Christianity wasn't popular. The more I hear about what people have to say about things like this, the more I think this religion is just a very huge like clown show. Saying want me to undiagnose you? Let's do it. Fuck it. Maybe not here, but my DMs are wide open. I need my depression for the stream. It gives me the edge. If I come back the next stream and get undiagnosed, just fully good, ready to go, not needing my Wellbutrin anymore, we're kicking, you know. Says the guy who was upset he's alive. If one gospel carrier, if you got to put words in my mouth, then I don't know what to tell you, dude. See here. What brought you to this point of non-belief? It's personal. You don't have to answer. No, I just didn't see any evidence. That's the biggest issue, you know. Moral shit aside, all that aside, I just don't see any evidence for any of it being real. That's about as simple as it gets. The God seems to be a storybook character made up by people who wanted political control. You know, that's really about all it comes down to. All the morals aside, all of the followers and what they've said to me and continue to do aside, all the study aside, all of the claims aside, I just don't think any of it's real. You said you didn't ask to be here. Seems like you would rather not be. It's when I said it literally, and I mean point blank. We can go back into VOD if we want to. That am I grateful to be alive? Yeah, sure. But saying that, but the fact of the matter is, no, I didn't ask to be here. Nobody did. You know, trying to put some sort of doing away with my self-preservation to try to shove your religion into it is not going to get very far with me. I don't know what to tell you. What would be sufficient evidence? Him coming down and tapping me on the shoulder would be sufficient, or sitting down in my bed and talking to me. All right, let's see here. Was you UPC? I don't even know what UPC is, to be honest with you. It helps me naps. Oh, you take it too? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I first got diagnosed, not diagnosed, but that's what I'm looking for. Prescribed it back when I used to smoke. And it's like smoking and you're already diagnosed, you know, 2-for-1 special. Then I stopped taking it for a while. I started taking it again like a year and a half ago. I've seen the end of this world and learned that ramen and Nindo is perfect. What the hell is Nindo? Oh, that's you. You're Nindo. At least ramen's perfect. What kind of apostolic church? I don't remember, to be honest with you. It's just some random one on the side of the street. I could look it up. I remember the exact street it's on. I don't remember the address, but I could just go on Google Street View and go down and look at it, see the information about it. But that's a little too much work right now. I've been up for a while. People never even consider the people in the world who have never even heard of Christianity. What's supposed to happen to them? Yeah. Apparently purgatory. Ask some others to say hell. Ask some others to say God forgives them. They can't seem to get their story straight. I was first diagnosed with PTSD after my marriage. I wasn't a professional yet. Oh, same, dude. Yeah. I didn't get diagnosed until like well into adulthood, like a couple years ago, with the PTSD. Them is like, hey, you know, doc, you know, what's going on, you know? I was thinking, oh, okay, yeah, let me just get another script for, you know, my depressive shit. And he's like, well, actually, you know, what have you been through? I'm like, oh, you know, and, you know. I request it. I see. I'm not bringing up guests, though, so. I mean, I'm glad you requested. I appreciate your interest. How much do I have to pay to become a mod? Well, I don't know, dude. That's a good question. $1 million. Why are you wasting your time talking about it if you don't believe? Because it has real world implications. People are willing to not only fight and die, which is like whatever, right? But willing to legislate and willing to disparage other people in the name of things that they haven't even thought about. I think that that's really sick, actually. And I think that should be talked about, despite the fact that I don't believe any of it to be true. I think that's something we should address. I think people who go their whole lives never critically thinking about why they believe what they believe, but still believing in it regardless, are dangerous people. And I think that we should really settle that. That's why I go live. I realized that after early November. Like, okay, yeah, this is probably something we should talk about. I want to debate with a Christian, but they never give me an answer because not even they know. If you're looking for an answer, might I suggest this really fine YouTube channel called "Give Me an Answer" with Cliff and Stuart Nettle. They got answers to. I'm just kidding. Cliff is Cliff's a Cliff's a character. He's a character. Have you seen Star Wars? I've seen which ones have I seen? The original trilogy, Attack of the Clones off of the prequels. And I think I've seen no, I've seen the first two of like the recent trilogy. I didn't see the last one. What was it? The Force Awakens or something? I can't keep up with titles. The Force of the Clones through Hope. Like, I don't fucking know anymore. God is a real friend. I don't think he's real at all, and I don't think anybody can prove it. Want to hear me yap about Family Guy? I'll be honest with you, Tartaglia's husband. The things I'd rather do than hear you talk about Family Guy right now are things I can't say on stream because they'll get taken down for a sewer slide and SH. Oh, would I choose the dark side or the Jedi side? If I were in Star Wars, the Jedi got wiped out. They got absolutely schmurdered. They got just completely, totally ramrodded. I'd probably choose the dark side. You know, get smitten down. Order 66th out of oblivion. No, thank you. Hanji, how are you? Hanji's here. Let's go. He wants the superior juice, orange or apple? Hot take, orange. God is real, and we got another God is real. Try proving it. Can we prove it? All desert religions are slop. Oof. I didn't say it TikTok, somebody else said it. I'm trying my hardest not to get banned. I was able to while out a little bit on YouTube when I was banned for a week, but now that I'm back here, I have to watch myself and shit. I feel like I got chains on my neck and shit. It's just not looking good. Apple juice is so much better. It's good. It's okay, but like, I don't know. Orange is just tart and sweet. Apple juice is too one note for me. What does the dark side have to offer? Not getting executed is what they have to offer. Have you seen? Do you know about the prequels? The problem with disbelief is never about evidence when you boil it down. It's about deliberate and willful rebellion. My tuber, if you know my life better than me, then by all means tell me, you know, what's something, since you know my life better than me, what's something you should know about my life? What's my favorite video game of all time? Because you know my life, apparently. And it's not evidence to make me not believe. It's just me wanting to, you know, willfully rebel from your almighty, the almighty God and creator, I guess. Go on a 7-day fast and pray to God to reveal himself and meet it and come back and see if you got proof. I really, you know what's funny? Beside the fact that you're telling me to starve myself to meet your God, that's, you know, that can only be reached so ritualistically, apparently, I guess. But even beside that fact, I've literally done that once. It was a 5-day fast, to be fair, but yeah, it's still nothing, so don't know what to tell you. What do you need to for God's existence to be proved? Him coming down and tapping me on the shoulder is what I need. I personally don't need to know your life. God does. All right, let me go get you on out of here then. Wrong answer. Sorry, dude. You fucked up. You fucked up, man. You done made an error. Go get you on out of here. Oh shit. There we go. All right. I'll see you. I'll see you tomorrow. And why not? See you tomorrow. Have a good rest of your night. Appreciate you. Oh man. All right. Once we make a bet, you have to win the bet. If you fail the bet, it's over. You get timed out. Why are we asking if he can prove him to you if you need his shoulder tap? I mean, y'all are saying y'all can prove him. And plus, y'all are the ones dedicating your life to him, so apparently he's been proven to you some way. So let's think about it. Let's think about why we believe the things we believe. Have you ever been to a funeral? I've been to multiple funerals. How many funerals have I been to? I've been to both of my grandmother's funeral, my dad's funeral, my old best friend's funeral, the family friend's funeral. I feel like I'm missing like 2 funerals. I can't remember them though. I've been to, at the very, on the low end, 5 funerals. I don't know. All right, Nendo, I'm gonna go get you on out of here. Ugh, have a good rest of your night. Skadoosh! Get the fuck out. Take care. Have a good rest of your night. LeBron, LeBrizzle this mute. LeBron this mute. LeDog this mute. Skadoosh! Fuck out of my chat. Spit on that mute. Get the fuck out. If you don't mind me asking, were any open casket? All except for my best friend's funeral, because he died in a really violent car accident. So yeah, and it can't really do much there. You know, dude was Swiss cheesed. If God tells us why sinners rebel, why would I need to know you personally? All right, then see you later. May I ask what denomination you come from as a Christian? I was an apostolic for 2 years and a Baptist for 16 years. Oh shit. Oh wait, no, wait. Oh shit. God damn it, I got the wrong person. I timed out the wrong person. Wait 1 second. I timed out the wrong guy. Fuck. Terrible. Have you ever thought of creating a TikTok account? Oh no, that would be pretty fun if I did. I should definitely get onto that one of these days. What's up, Michael? How you doing today? Evidence and faith are the willingness to seek God's kingdom. That's how I grew as a Christian. Well, I mean, the evidence is bad, and faith is useless when it comes to things that are apparently true. So in that casket, would you say they were still there, or there was something missing? I mean, their body just wasn't moving, you know? Like, yeah, duh. Body's not moving, neurons aren't firing, brain's not on, body's cold. The systems that keep you warm are dead. That's what's missing. Warmth? I don't know. The ontological argument is pretty irrefutable. The ontological argument just defines God as this like subjectively greatest thing. Plus, there's nothing saying that the greatest possible conceivable thing has to be within reality versus outside of it. Like I'll destroy the ontological argument really quickly. Think of the greatest possible margarita. And now margarita would be transcendent beyond all other margaritas. It would have fucking stardust in it. It would have goddamn, it'd have all the taste, omni taste, just the most life changing margarita. And after you finish it, you turn into a Kryptonian. Now, obviously, this margarita is not real, even though I defined it to be the greatest possible margarita. You feel me? And but despite my definition, there's nothing saying that this has to exist within our reality. Ontological argument is literally just wordplay. Mike, please? No thanks. Greatest is in possessing all possible perfections, most impactful. Still not having to, doesn't have to be real within reality. Because there's no objective standard for what you could say that non-existence is, or existence or non-existence are, objectively greater or worse than the other thing. Isn't that what makes it a miracle that someone did rise? I don't think anyone rised. Your argument is a false analogy. All right, then show me the objective standard that says that existing within reality has to be greater than being fictional. You can't do it. That is the fallacy? Okay, let's see. Concept versus tangible entity. For it to be that great, it has to exist in reality. I mean, you're appealing to your presupposition, and you're allowed to do that, but you're not proving anything. You're just restating your claim. Mike, me please then. I said no. Bye. Bye. If I say no, bye. I said no. Fuck out. Jeez. I said no. Bye. I said no. I said no. Fuck. God damn. Anyway, let's see. But I like the ontological argument. It shows that many gods exist because there are sets of properties that are mutually exclusive and none of them are greater. Therefore, there logically must be a being of which none can be greater for each property. It's just some must-be BS to me, honestly. I don't think that tangible existence exists on any sort of objectively provable standard that shows that it has to be greater than things that can be fictional. You can't define things into existence, is what I'm getting at. Honestly, the margarita analogy isn't that good. The thing we define as margarita must be tangible. Why, though? Why, though? The universe exists in reality, though, beside the point. Beside the point. And God is greater than that. It seems like we're not tracking. Why does existing in reality, what standard are you using to determine whether or not something existing in reality has to objectively be greater than something that can be fictional? You can't just define things into existence. If you just reappeal to your presupposition, I might just get you out. I can't take non-trackers. I could define a flipperglitz to be the greatest possible thing on my desk, and that greatest possible thing looks like a bunch of $100 bills. Doesn't mean it's on my desk. What objective standard are you using to measure whether or not something has to exist within reality in order to be greater than something else? Because to me, greater and not great is a subjective term. With your belief of no God, do you think it's a waste of time doing this on YouTube if you have 70-ish years? No, because other people believe in God. And other people are willing to disparage people, threaten people, and legislate laws in the name of that God that they haven't even thought about why they believe it exists. I think what I'm doing is very important. Maybe not the most important thing in the world to do, sure, but important nonetheless. Worth talking about. I was content to stop streaming altogether before November 5th. My politics aside from it, like let's take my politics out of it real quick. Let's take my political leaning out of it. November 5th showed me clear as day, not even just the results, but the aftermath of it and the discourse around it, showed me clear as day that people are perfectly content living their whole lives, never thinking about the implications of their actions and their beliefs. It's very important that people think about it, at the very least. If you're going to do all these things, at least think about why you believe these things. Are you cool with just believing in God? No. Wanks, what's up, dude? Is he doing this fake Christian prayer bit? No, not yet. Let me not spoil it. What's your take on all the Muslims and peeps who saw Jesus in dreams and stuff? I have no reason to believe him. I think it's a sign to reevaluate your belief if reevaluate your beliefs if one of your favorite apologists is named Big John Steele. Right. I don't know why they keep telling me to debate that dude. He's just a classic historical presuppositionalist. That's literally all he is. And you know what? Let's be a little bit more pragmatic for a second. Let's be a little bit more pragmatic. Can we have like long back and forth debates about the existence of this particular figure, or can we just say snakes don't talk? You know? Can we just boil? To me personally, I think we can just boil it down. Snakes don't talk, therefore a book claiming that snakes talk is not real or not true. You know? That's why I really don't go. I really don't go into multi-guest in debates and shit like in my off time, my free time. Because ultimately, what are we arguing about? That snakes talk, that donkeys talk, that bushes talk, that people rise from the dead. That's what we're arguing. Just to make sure we're all on the same page here.
Oh me, myself, and I when I, in awesome wonder consider all the worlds my hands have made. I see the stars, I hear the rolling thunder, my power throughout the universe displayed. Then sings my soul, me myself to I, how great I am, how great I am.
God, thank you for the $1. Appreciate it. God was singing one of his own psalms. Love to see it. Have you seen a new Alex O'Connor video where he debates a bunch of Christians? It's on my watch later, but I haven't gotten around to it yet. So what's your religion? I'm an atheist. I don't believe in any God or God figures. What and who has been disparaging? Please read the news. Please read the news. I'm not going to give you experiences in my own life. I've quite literally grown up with somebody willing to disparage people for their religious beliefs. But if you want a more pragmatic answer, please read the news. You're assuming all Christians want to force you to believe. Nobody can force you to believe. Saying it's a false dichotomy. People need to think about why they believe what they believe. It doesn't translate to all Christians are doing this thing that I want to fight back against. let's say that just I don't know, like how do I best describe it? Let's say there's a plate of cookies, right? There's like 50 cookies, and I tell you two of these cookies are poison. So probably, figure out, well, have a mode of figuring out which of these cookies are poison before you partake, right? Well, if you don't, if you're not gonna eat the cookies, then why are you talking about the cookies? Basically, it's a bad analogy, kinda ish. What I'm getting at though is that I need to go to sleep. I am of the argument from beauty is the best showing the existence of God. Beauty's subjective, so you can't get to an objective truth from a subjective claim. He doesn't debate because he can't defend his beliefs. All right, Gorilla Gangster. I'm gonna see you on out of here. Yep. LOL your way out of the stream, dude. Appreciate you. Have a good rest of your night. Ugh, see you tomorrow. Ugh, take care. Ugh, never come back. I wouldn't touch any of the cookies. I wouldn't touch them either, you know? But if we're going to pass these cookies out to kids, I would rather people know, like, okay, maybe let's figure out if these cookies are poisonous before we shove them down our throat. You don't even know what the argument is? Bye. I've been doing this shit for 10 years, dude. Bye. You don't even know what the argument is? Bye-bye. Take care. It's been 10 years. I've been doing the streaming shit for, like, in this particular space for just a couple months, but I've been talking to Christians on and off for like 10 years. I know your arguments already. Take care. Have a good rest of your night. You can't make the argument that faith in God is not healthy. It can be, and it can also be really harmful. There's goods and bads to it. I think we should think about the bads before we just paint it all as good. Or paint it as something that would have some sort of social, social, what's the word I'm looking for? Benefit. Hugh Ferrilla, what's your favorite game? I'm not going to tell you. I'm going to use that as an example for people that come in claiming they know my life. I've only been Christian for 12 months and I'm 33. Used to be an atheist / philosophy minor. I don't get why people go to college for philosophy. Because what are you going to do with the degree? Work at McDonald's and then ask, why do you want fries with that? Are we joking? The kids sometimes go bowling with guardrails. What does that have to do? What's that have to do with this? Is God literally drowning everyone but some dude named Noah got not disparaging? Yeah. Is people that don't believe the way that I do going to hell, and let me make sure to remind you of it, not disparaging? Have you heard about the Leibniz argument? No, I haven't. I loved it because it helped me think outside of my box, but yeah, my degree in liberal arts is worthless. At least you're self-aware. I can appreciate that.
I sent my son to show an example of me, however, that bastard stole my thunder. So I crucified him.
Just don't do it to me, God. Thank you for the $1, God. Appreciate it. God has hit me with some cash dollars today. Hell yeah. Let's get a W God in the chat. He is blessing my stream real quick. Why do you want fries with that? Yeah. I went for Phil as pre-law, then dropped out of law school. Solid. Solid. Sent my son to show an example of me. However, that bastard stole my thunder, so I crucified him. Can you believe it? You should definitely check it out. This argument's kind of good, though, similar to the Kalam one. If it builds off of like a gap of knowledge, then it's probably not going to be a great argument. All right. Do I end on TikTok and just continue on YouTube for a bit? Oh, wait. SmackDown's on. Oh, shit. SmackDown's on. SmackDown's been on for 10 minutes, actually. Yeah, fuck it. I'm getting out of here. Bye-bye. Take care. Ugh. All right, let me get on out of there on TikTok. Oh, shit. Sorry. All right, I'll see y'all on YouTube, and I don't know who else is watching on what other platform, but I'll see y'all later. Follow, subscribe, I guess. Do the things, I guess. Appreciate you. Take care.